Crew boarding starting.
LM1963, Schiphol delivery, expect runway 24, Randy to Sierra Yankee departure, with a depot transition, initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 1000. Randy to Sierra Yankee departure, with the depot transition. Squawk 1000. KLM1963. KLM1963, rate back correct. Contact ground 121.905 when ready for push or start. We'll contact ground 121.905 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, ready to copy IF or clearance to Heathrow Airport.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, Schiphol delivery, expect runway 36 left, full 2Z departure, I-grid transition, initial climb to flight level 060.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes,
Commencing push.
please. All engines clear. Start at will.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 36 left.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, Schiphol Tower, wind 000 at 3, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, contact Schiphol departure 119.055.
Contact Schiphol departure 119.055. Air Canada 4153 Heavy. Schiphol departure. Air Canada 4153 Heavy, 2,400 feet.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, Schiphol departure, good day, identified, climb to flight level 120.
Climb to flight level 120. Air Canada
For
4153
Foxtrot,
Heavy.
descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1017. Descend to 9,000 feet, Dolomiti 1 Bravo Foxtrot.
Amsterdam radar, Finnair 380 uniform, descending via beacon for Bravo, flight level 266.
Finnair 38 uniform, Amsterdam radar, identified. Finnair 38 uniform, contact Brussels final approach 127.575.
Contact Brussels final approach 127.575, Finnair 38 uniform.
KLM 6 Juliet, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Request new cruise altitude.
Air Canada for 153 Heavy, Roger, say new altitude.
Request flight level 300. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Air Canada for 153 Heavy, confirm new cruise altitude flight level 300.
Affirmative. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Air Canada for 153 Heavy, Roger, new cruise altitude flight level 300. Flyer 7 Golf November, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye-bye.
Center on 125.0, flyer 7 Golf November.
Air Canada for 153 Heavy, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Amsterdam radar, Imarat 17 Hotel Heavy, descending فيزان 1000, flight level 242. Emirates 17 Hotel Heavy, Amsterdam radar, identified. Emirates 17 Hotel Heavy QNH 1018 expects the ELS runway 04 with the Abbott transition. QNH 1018 expects the ILS runway 04 with the Abbott transition. Emirates 17 Hotel Heavy. Canada for 153 Heavy, Amsterdam radar, expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 09er left. Air Canada for 153 Heavy, Amsterdam radar, expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 09er left.
Expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 09er left. Air Canada, 4153 Heavy.
Emirates 17 Hotel Heavy, cleared direct Abbott, cross Abbott at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ELS runway 04.
Cleared direct Abbott, cross Abbott at or above 6,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 04, Emirates 12 Hotel Heavy.
Dolomiti 1 Bravo Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.475, have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.475, Dolomiti 1 Bravo Foxtrot, have a good afternoon.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 37 kilo, descending via Bluff 1A, flight level 229er. KLM 37 kilo, Amsterdam radar, radar contact. KLM 37 kilo, contact Schiphol arrival 126.68. Contact Schiphol arrival 126.68, KLM 37 kilo.
Amsterdam radar, Speedbird 44 Echo, descending via Redford 1 Alpha, flight level 209er.
Speedbird 44 Echo, Amsterdam radar, identified.
Amsterdam radar, flyer 75 Juliet, flight level 222.
Flyer 75 Juliet, Amsterdam radar, identified. Flyer 75 Juliet, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Center on 125.0, flyer 75 Juliet, bye-bye.
Amsterdam radar Magic 7 Alpha November, flight level 180.
Magic Sun 7 Alpha November, Amsterdam radar, identified.
Amsterdam radar, Alpine 81 X-ray Hotel, flight level 370.
Alpine 81 X-ray Hotel, Amsterdam radar, good afternoon, identified, continue climb to flight level 380.
Continue climb to flight level 380, Alpine 81 X-ray Hotel.
Amsterdam radar, 61588, flight level 339er.
Amsterdam radar, Easy 1 for Delta Lima, flight level 380.
Easy 1 for Delta Lima, Amsterdam radar, identified.
Canada 4153 Heavy, ready for descent.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, Logan to Hotel, runway 09er left, descend to flight level 250.
Logan 2 Hotel, runway 09er left, descend to flight level 250, Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, contact London Control 118.475.
Center on 118.475, Air Canada 4153 Heavy. London Control, Air Canada 4153 Heavy, good afternoon. Descending via Logan 2 Hotel, flight level 294.
Ryanair 67 Kilo Romeo, contact Stansted Tower 125.55, have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 125.55, Ryanair 67 Kilo Romeo. Have a good afternoon.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, London Control, identified. Easy 53 November Kilo, contact Paris Control 119.825.
Contact Paris Control 119.825.
Ryanair 6 Delta Hotel, London Control, identified. Ryanair 6 Delta Hotel QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 04 with the Laurel transition.
QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 04 with the Laurel transition. Ryanair 6 Delta Hotel.
Magic Sun 36 Victor Quebec, contact Stansted Tower 125.55.
Contact Tower 125.55, Magic Sun 36 Victor Quebec.
Ryanair 6 Delta Hotel, 75 miles from midgate, fly present heading, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 04.
Fly present heading, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 04, Ryanair 6 Delta Hotel.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Ryanair 2 Echo Papa, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, have a good afternoon.
Centered on 119.175, Ryanair 2 Echo Papa. London Control, Ryanair 3 Delta Echo, descending via Barmy 1 November, flight level 218.
Ryanair 3 Delta Echo, London Control, identified. Ryanair 3 Delta Echo, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to
Cleared
flight
direct
level
Lambourne.
140.
Cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS runway 09er left. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Heathrow Director, Lufthansa 3 November Papa, flight level 292 with information X-ray.
Lufthansa 3 November Papa Heathrow Director, QNH 1016, expect the ILS runway 09er left with the Lambourne transition.
QNH 1016, expect the ILS runway 09er left with the Lambourne transition. Lufthansa 3 November Papa.
Lufthansa 3 November Papa, cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 09er left.
Cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Lufthansa 3 November Papa.
All aircraft be advised information Yankee now current, QNH 1016.
Heathrow Director, Eurowings 13 Juliet, flight level 068 with information Yankee.
Eurowings 13 Juliet Heathrow Director, QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition.
QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition, Eurowings 13 Juliet.
Heathrow Director, Austrian 4 Delta, good afternoon, flight level 309 with the numbers. Austrian 4 Delta Heathrow Director, QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition. QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition, Austrian 4 Delta. Austrian 4 Delta, cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS runway 09 left. Cleared direct Lambourne. Cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS runway 09 left. Austrian 4 Delta.
Heathrow Director, Speedbird 909 Uniform, flight level 066
Air Canada
Yankee.
4153 Heavy, established on final approach.
Canada 4153 Heavy, affirm. Speedbird 909 Uniform Heathrow Director, QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition.
QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition, Speedbird 909 Uniform. Heathrow Director, Speedbird 9 Golf Mike, 700 feet with the numbers.
Speedbird 9 Golf Mike Heathrow Director, QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Lambourne transition.
QNH1016 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Big Gin transition, Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee.
Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee, cleared direct Big Gin, cross Big Gin at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 09 left.
Clear direct Big Gin, cross Big Gin at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 09 left, Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee.
Heathrow Director, EHAM the safe station extra to Sober, flight lesson 116 with information Yankee.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505.
Over to Tower 118.505, Air Canada 4153 Heavy. Heathrow Tower, Air Canada 4153 Heavy, ILS runway 09er left.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, wind 130 at 7, runway 09er left cleared to land.
Runway 09er left cleared to land. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Roger, Speedbird 909 uniform.
Heathrow Tower, Eurowings 13 Juliet, ELS runway 09er left.
Speedbird 379, wind 130 at 7, runway 09er left cleared to land.
Runway 09er left cleared to land. Speedbird 379.
Eurowings 13 Juliet, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Vehicle, Eurowings 13 Juliet.
Speedbird 909 uniform, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet.
On the go. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet. Speedbird 909 uniform.
Speedbird 909 uniform, contact Heathrow Director 119.73, speak soon.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Speedbird 909 uniform. Talk to you in a minute.
Eurowings 13 Juliet, wind 130 at 7, runway 09er left cleared to land.
Runway 09er left cleared to land. Eurowings 13 Juliet. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee, ILS runway 09er left.
300.
Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Roger, Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, retard, retard.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, exit right at Alpha 4.
Exit right at Alpha 4. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee, wind 130 at 7, runway 09er left cleared to land.
Runway 09er left cleared to land. Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy. Request taxi to company gate.
Air Canada 4153 Heavy, gate 336 taxi via Alpha 8, link 12, Bravo.
Gate 336 via Alpha 8. Link 12. Bravo. Air Canada 4153 Heavy.
Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee, gate 564 taxi via Alpha 9er Whiskey, Alpha, Delta.
Gate 56 for via Alpha 9er Whiskey. Alpha, Delta, Speedbird 5 Kilo Yankee.
Passengers, the boarding started.
Spinnaker 78 Charlie, ready for airways to Kastrup Airport.
Spinnaker 78 Charlie, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 09 right, Detling 1 Juliet departure, with a Detling transition. Squawk 4163,